great days, and glorious victory. My name is Spifflemonk, and welcome to my Let's Play. Today we shall be playing something strange. Just like Factorio, it seems to have something of a cult following. A lot of the reviews are, well, look. Spiffle shows the reviews for the game, and a lot of them show a simple phrase, rock and stone. Yeah, another one of these culty games, huh? Apparently this is a game known as Deep Rock Galactic. Now, I have some serious questions to ask humans when this is over, and I hope you will enlighten me on this in my comments section. This game was first released in the year 2020. It is currently the human year 2147. Humanity only entered first contact in the year 2131. How is it if you had only known the rest of the galaxy existed in 2131, but had a game that knew dwarves existed in 2020? Explain that? Are you like telepathics or something? Spifflemonk looks into the camera with a raised brow and exaggerated expression that essentially says, "You know too much," and starts the game. Spiffle looks at the somewhat simplistic graphics design and loads into the tutorial with a random character. Well, I shall do the tutorial then. What about, oh, hello, what are you, Bosco? They named a robot? Oh, okay, let's go into this. So apparently this is a game about drilling, mining, and fighting insectoids in caves. So, let's go. A half hour of gameplay follows with Spiffle taking great care to capture every detail he can for some reason. His current mission is a simple mining expedition to acquire a substance known as morkite. Spiffle follows the tutorial and digs some gold deposits. An interesting thing I found when I saw this game: danger, darkness. Dwarves was the game's tagline. Dwarves. I looked it up, and we, have something similar in the real world. They are called Marconi for reference's sake. They appear strangely similar to humanity's depiction of dwarves, not so much in terms of behavior, but in appearance it is strangely similar. Spiffle stops playing, and the camera zooms in on his face, giving that same you-know-too-much expression he started the video with. The camera zooms back out, and he resumes playing the game, and for the first time he notices Deep Rock's most beloved character, Molly. Right, need to deposit, 'cause my inventory is full. Press C to call Molly. What's a Molly? Spiffle presses C, and a beacon is deployed where his cursor is pointing, resulting in his character speaking. Molly, come here, girl! This catches Spiffle somewhat off guard, being the first human game he played where the characters actually spoke. Oh my, did I do that? Wait, the characters in the game speak? Molly, a four-legged, boxy automaton, appears with a casual mechanical trot and plops herself next to Spiffle, and with a strangely cute mechanical bloop, digs herself into the ground, allowing Spiffle to deposit his inventory. Oh my! Automatons? So, this is Molly, that's Bosco. Why do they have names, though? Is that a human thing? I have research to do after this, I suppose. This is one of the reasons I don't do too many human videos on my channel. Editing alone usually costs me about 4 hours, because I have to try to figure out what humans do all the time, because you people are so confusing. It takes an extra 4 hours added to that so I can research what the hell is going on. Spiffle continues the mission and keeps going. So far, no real action. He has encountered 1 or 2 hostile creatures that Bosco almost immediately dealt with. He is busy mining a morkite deposit when he gets his first swarm. The mission controller suddenly speaks. Attention, team! Swarm! Lock and load, boys! You got a swarm! Swarm? Oh my. Well, here we go. Reload guns, check grenades. There, right, come at me! The swarm begins, and Bosco starts shooting at things. Spiffle charges toward the threat, and gets his first look at what exactly the game's enemies are. Spiffle emits an ear-splitting scream which is very much lowered in editing by at least 50 decibels and begins to panic fire as he tries to run backwards away from the swarm. What the flaming frag is that? What the hell have you created? Spiffle panic fires, and Bosco deals with most of the enemies. Spiffle is now out of ammunition due to his panic firing, and has just enough nitra to call in a drop. He makes the first biggest mistake of his life with this ammo drop. Oh gods, I hate creepy crawly things. Why are they so detailed? I hate that! Why so many legs? As far as I know, humans have a lot of their culture and mythology based on real-life entities in their homeworld. You're telling me you actually have those kinds of things on your planet. I need to— Ah, damn it! Spiffle was too busy rambling to notice he was standing under the beacon for his ammo drop and faces his first death in the game due to standing underneath it as it crashes to the ground. He looks in disbelief at his own stupidity, and while Bosco revives him, he cradles his head in his hands in disbelief. Did I seriously do that just now? Oh gods, I should edit that out. No, Spiffle. You have your integrity. Don't do that. Keep it all in. It is pertinent information. Spiffle shakes his head in disappointment and continues the game. After a little while longer, he manages to score enough Morkite to complete the mission. He hits the big red button that appears on Molly's rear, and a timer suddenly appears on his HUD, followed by the operator suddenly talking. All right, team. Morkite deposited. Return button pressed. Get to the drop pod. It leaves with or without you. Time limit? I have a time limit now? Oh, no. Spiffle panics and runs in a random direction to where he thinks he should go. He gets lost in the caverns, and suddenly his pod icon appears on his HUD. There! I have to go there! Oh dear! Only 4 minutes! I'll never get there in time! Spiffle panics, runs and climbs and jumps as best he can to get to the pod, ignoring the path of flashing green beacons left behind by Molly. He manages to get to the pod with barely seconds to spare, and is congratulated at a mission complete screen. Oh, thank the gods, I finished it. Oh my— Well, this is Deep Rock Galactic, so that was strangely fun, aside from the 8-legged creatures that the game seems to have. That will be more fun. Spiffle nervously chuckles, looking at the camera in a death stare as the outro plays. Top comment, Rockin' Stone, brother, Rockin' Stone. Great days and glorious victory. My name is Spifflemonka, and welcome to my Let's Play. Today, we are back with Deep Rock Galactic. Once again, the cultists infiltrated my comments section. The only comments I could understand were written in Eridani. I'm still wondering if this is exclusively a human thing. Spiffle starts the game and gets to the main menu where he appears in the habitation deck on board a space station. He starts in his quarters and looks around. Ooh, a billboard of some kind with random tips. A bed and a rifle of some key. Wow, there's random stuff everywhere for decoration to make this place lived in. That's some serious detail. I love it when developers put little things like this in. So this is character selection? Okay, let's see. What do I have? Spiffle looks through the character selection terminal. Driller, engineer, scout, and gunner are his choices. Oh, my. I like these character models. So we have a scout with a rifle that lights up the caverns. Oh, that's useful. That's very useful. We have a gunner that carries a minigun. What's a minigun? Ooh, my. That's a lot of bullets. An engineer with a shotgun? Ooh, I wonder if the shotgun would be like the one in Project Zomboid. And finally, a guy with a flamethrower? Mine! Flamethrower, mine! Spiffle selects the driller immediately on seeing the flamethrower and heads into the atrium. He spends a solid half hour exploring the area, taking a look at details and strange things he finds interesting. Mission terminals, custom options, and even a pickaxe customization menu? Really? Okay, I know the dwarves are dig-happy scoundrels, but a customized pickaxe takes it just a bit too far. Why does the equipment terminal look sick? There are strange purple pulsating pustules and tentacles snaking their way across various pieces of equipment at the equipment terminal. The sight of the pustules makes Spiffle visibly shudder in disgust. Okay then, drone modification. So this is for Bosco? I can customize Bosco? Yes! Spiffle hasn't unlocked any customization options save a few color schemes and a stock skin. Spiffle chooses his favorite color, purple, and continues. Not much there, I think. Do I have to unlock things? Seems like it. Okay, well, at least he's my favorite color now. Assignment board and mission selection screen. From what I can tell, the assignment board is where I unlock extra equipment, and the missing thing is where I actually go do things. Okay, forge and deep dive. I can't use those for a long time to come, I think. Oh my gods! Spiffle comes to the viewing port, shivering in disgust as parts of it are covered in writhing masses of tentacles. He ignores it as best he can to admire the view of the game's main planet, Hox's, with a part of its crust shattered and separated, floating in space. The backdrop of the star poking through the debris, despite the low-poly nature of the game's graphics engine, brings a tear to Spiffle's eye. So much detail. That is magnificent. Absolutely terrifying, but still magnificent. What's that thing over there? Spiffle moves to an elevator that's constantly moving up and down, leading into the bowels of the station's ventilation. He makes the mistake of finding the gravity recalibration button and presses it. What the? Spiffle's character floats up into the air and hits his head, then gently floats down. Gravity fluctuates as Spiffle tries in vain to control what's going on and ends up on top of the drill. Even though it can't damage him, he squeals in terror as he sees the open maw of the drill's rocket engine and quickly jumps off. Okay, lesson learned. Don't press the gravity button. Is that a bar? Spiffle moves into the bar area and begins to laugh uncontrollably as he looks around. He sits there chuckling to himself as he moves around, looking at everything. Okay, this is definitely fiction. Dwarves don't drink beer. Oh gods, I gave humans too much credit. This is definitely mythology. Dwarves, or as we know them, Marconi, don't drink alcohol. It's quite lethal to them. Let's see what happens. Spiffle orders a round and chuckles happily when he orders a drink and notices Lloyd, the bot at the counter, spins around and pours a round of oily oaf. Spiffle can't help himself as he grabs the beer and his character downs it in one go as he is chuckling to himself. He moves over to the jukebox and pays for a song. He can no longer control himself and collapses off his chair from laughter as his character, still holding an empty beer mug, starts to tap dance. Spiffle continues to laugh uncontrollably for a few minutes more before the channel outro plays. Top comment, that was hilarious. A bit long for a video about just the base camp, but that was hilarious. Great days and glorious victory. My name is Spifflemonk, and welcome to my Let's Play. Today we are back to Deep Rock Galactic. I apologize for my previous video, did not show any actual gameplay, but after seeing a dwarf do a drunk dance, I just lost it. Today we shall actually play the game. I have a mission lined up already. It is a Morkite extraction operation, apparently. Let's go. Spifflemonk enters the drill pod, starting the mission. He does not slap the fuzzy dice hanging nearby and simply waits around. The loading screen hits, and he finds himself in a chair on the way down to the planet. My goodness, this is rather shaky, isn't it? The pod thuds onto the ground, and the gate opens, allowing Spiffle to exit the pod. The mission controller speaks out and tells Spiffle what to do. Spiffle makes his way to the refinery and struggles a bit to figure out what to do. Okay, so I need to figure out what this is for? Am I supposed to deliver some ore chunks or something? Oh, here, these. That looks like a place where I can dump ore. I don't seem to be able to fetch Molly, so... Oh, look! Pipes! Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to click and drag this to here and... Spiffle eventually starts connecting pipes to Morkite veins, slowly figuring out how to connect everything together. Calling the pump jacks and slowly digging around, he commits a cardinal sin and haphazardly connects the pipes by crisscrossing them over each other, making it impossible to grind on them as well as making them unnecessarily long. There! That looks bad, doesn't it? Oh well, I shall take whatever is thrown at me in my stride, I suppose. Now I have to... I can see the icon there. I guess I have to build the pipes now. The mission control dwarf interrupts Spiffle's train of thought and speaks. Prepare to fight for your life! We got a swarm coming! Spiffle panics and returns to the refinery rig and the relative safety of its turrets. Bosco starts shooting at things. It is here that Spiffle has his first encounter with a Praetorian. Why is that thing so damn huge? Die, damn you, die! Too many legs! Spiffle panic fires as the oversized bug attacks him and takes him down to half health before it finally dies. A few smaller targets attack him, but both the turrets and Bosco make fast work of them. The swarm ends and Spiffle goes through the process of building up the pipes. The face cam shows that Spiffle is visibly distressed despite his situation, and viewers can tell he is suffering from a case of arachnophobia. Okay, almost done. This last pipe here and done. The mission controller speaks up. All right, team. The pipes are connected. Start the refining process and keep the pipes going while the refinery processes. The refinery starts up and gets to work. Spiffle marvels at the detail of how the refinery process works and gets a bit lost at the sight of the gears and sounds of the machines despite the low-poly nature of the game's graphics engine. God's damn blasted sacks of dung! Okay, Spiffle, you still have 2 lives left. It's fine, it's fine. Revive me, please, Bosco. Bosco gives a revive, and Spiffle goes back in the fight. The controller starts speaking just as Spiffle kills the last Praetorian. The pipes are blocked. You gotta keep them clear or the refinery can't work. Go clear the pipes, team. Spiffle goes towards the pipes and starts repairing them, very slowly realizing his mistake as he struggles to figure out the veritable pipe maze he created. This is complicated. Come on, there. Last bug squashed, last pipe repaired. The controller speaks again. Pipes fixed. Blockage cleared. Good job, team. Refinery's working again. Spiffle moves back to the refinery, and a few minutes later, the refinery is at 97% completion when a swarm hits. Just as the bugs arrive, the refinery finishes its task. Finally, where's the escape button? Where is... Ah, here it is. Come on, hurry. Up! Spiffle hastily presses the return button, not realizing that calling the drill to return home will call in another swarm. The refinery disconnects the main refining pod and launches it up as Spiffle starts fighting the swarm. He realizes his mistake as the pod lands and finds himself up against 6 Praetorians and 20 or so smaller bugs. Spiffle releases an ear-splitting shriek of terror as he makes a hasty retreat to the exit. The shriek of terror is lowered by 60 decibels as seen in editing. Begone, bug, begone! Spiffle barely makes it to the exit and the door closes behind him. He turns and shrieks in terror again. The sight of dozens of legs crawling around over the entrance sends him into a near catatonic state for a few minutes. The screen shows no activity for a few minutes as the mission clear screen plays. Spiffle slowly looks at the camera with that lightless death stare in his eyes. He suddenly grabs the camera and yells into it. Why you put so many legs? Too many legs! I hate too many legs! The channel outro plays. Top comment. Scared of spiders, huh? Don't play grounded. You'll freak out. And BTW. Rock and stone. Great days and glorious victory. My name is Spiffle Monk, and welcome to my Let's Play. Today we will be back to Deep Rock Galactic. I hate spiders, I really do, but I'm obligated to finish a few more missions in this game before I move on to others. So here we go again. Spiffle starts the mission. It's a simple mining operation to find eggs and bring them back. Spiffle enters the pod, starts the mission, and walks around. He opens his terrain scanner and locates the first egg. Just then, Bosco suddenly disappears and exits the map. Bosco, where are you going? No, Bosco, come back! The mission controller suddenly speaks out. Cavalry is here! Dwarf inbound! After a few seconds, a new pod blasts through the roof and lands in front of Spiffle. He is completely shocked at the sight as the new player jumps up and down in front of him. DragonCat64 is his name, and he can see that it's an actual sentient being, likely a human. Dude! Let's go, speedrun eggies, let's go. Sure. Spiffle is completely taken aback by the sudden arrival of an actual human actually playing a game with him. The voice is distorted by a dollar store mic, but he can still fully understand it. The newcomer instantly goes to work and finds the first egg. Spiff isn't really able to take in the scenario before the first egg is released from its nest, and the first swarm descends on them. Oh gods, this guy works fast! I don't even know where to die, glyphid scum! Spiffle squeals his last comment, accidentally hitting the VoIP button as he releases a battle cry, followed by a barrage of shotgun shells. The swarm is dealt with very quickly thanks to the new person. Spiffle finally notices who is here, and it's a guy who is miner level 284, whereas he is only level 3. Oh my. I suddenly understand why that swarm was so easy, Spiffle said. Don't worry, bro, you'll be fine with me around. Been playing this game for years. Come on, we got 6 more eggs, then we can try a dreadnought mission. DragonCat replied through his cheap mic and charged forward to the next location. Spiffle gains a newfound form of confidence, following directions and learning some key aspects of gameplay during this short mission that Spiffle smacks himself for not realizing sooner. As the mission continues, Spiffle gains a modicum of confidence and doesn't scream hysterically at the sight of a Praetorian suddenly appearing behind him as the last egg is deposited. The beast is quickly dealt with by Spiffle as the mission's extraction objective is started. This was awesome! Spiffle is quickly enamored by his new ally and makes it to the end mission screen with ease, and while congratulating his teammate, receives his first friend request from a human. He accepts it without question, and the channel outro plays. Top comment. That was you? Damn, I didn't know. Looking forward to the next battle. And you're damn right I'm taking you to a dreadnought mission next time.